What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports back again with another one. Tennis teen sensation Coco Gauff, U.S. Open was short-lived as she falls in the first round to Anastasia Sevastova, 6-3, 5-7, 6-4. The first time in four majors that she's been bounced in the first round. Every major before then, it was only four. She's made it to at least the third round, I believe, of the tournament. It's what she's made at least to the third round. So she's always made it past the first two rounds of the first four majors of her career. It's the first time she's been bounced this early in the first round. So it was one of those matches where she couldn't get her first service over. That was the main problem with Coco, man. Couldn't get her first service percentage, was way down. She continued to go to Sevastova forehand, which was a problem early on, man. Sevastova has one of the best forehands in women's tennis, and she was able to get a lot of winners off of that. That's why she succumbed to in the first set 6-3, man. First serve percentage and steady going after Sevastova's forehand. Now in the second set, she was able to come back and win 7-5 as she was able to get her backhand going. She's able to get over more first serves over, and she's able to start going to Sevastova's backhand, and she was able to win that match. It was still a very close match as Sevastova kind of imploded. You know, Sevastova's got to really get her temper under control because she had won the first set 6-3, and then she dropped the first her first service game and went down 1-0. And then she started banging a racket on the ground, looking at a coach, saying stuff to a coach, and just hitting the ball up into the stands, up into the cheap seats. And she was just unnecessarily, man. She got to understand, you just won the first set. So what if you drop the first service game? I know you want to get off to a good game in the second set, especially after you won the first set, but there ain't no need to only down 0-1 to just go berserk and get angry like that. She's gonna have to control that. That's just the first round. Just imagine if she's able to make it to a semifinals or finals of a Grand Slam, how she's going to react when the ebb and flow of the game, and, she might drop a service game, what she'll do in that situation when she's already just unnecessarily, in my opinion, going berserk and getting upset after winning the first set and losing the first set of service game of the second set, man. Made absolutely no sense. She's going to have to get that under control. But nevertheless, man, the forehand is what carried her home. She was able to win that third set when both ladies, especially Coco Gauff, started getting her first serve over. She started winning her service game. She got broke a lot in that first two sets. The first set, and even in the second set she won, she got broke a lot in her service game. And Sevastova got broken a lot too in the first two sets. But the third set showed both players holding their service game. And it was 4-4. And Sevastova was able to hold serve to go 5-4, and they put all the pressure on Coco Gauff. She couldn't hold the service game and down 5-4, ended up losing the third set 6-4. As it was a good matchup, man. Roller coaster ride. Had a lot of ebbs and flows of it. It's a good learning experience for Coco Gauff, man. Everybody dealing with an unusual situation as far as not playing hardly any tennis due to this coronavirus. So both players, conditioning might not be up to par. A lot of rustiness is out there, but for a match in the first round, especially coming off a long layoff like that, this was pretty much a well-played game. You had unforced errors, but it wasn't like I said rustiness. I think hurt both ladies' service game. They had a hard time getting their service game together, so I think that rustiness came into play then. But overall, just hit ground strokes. Both ladies played very well, man, and both ladies played well. It just was, I think it was a tactical blunder for Coco Gauff to steady go after Sevastova's forehand, which is her strength, man. And you can see that Sevastova made a point to keep going after Coco Gauff's forehand because Coco Gauff's strength is a two-handed backhand. That's her strength, and Sevastova did a good job of going to her weaker forehand. That's a weaker part of her game. Her backhand is stronger than her forehand. She went after that, and she just hit a lot of winners. Hit way more winners than Sevastova. Now Coco Gauff did a good job as far as drop shots. She did a lot of drop shots at key times. Had Sevastova one time, it seemed like she just couldn't believe that she got drop shot. She didn't even make a tempo on the ball a couple of times. So she's got a lot of variety to her game for somebody at a young age. Usually when you think somebody at that age, they just be trying to blow people off the court with power. But Coco Gauff has a very good variety of games. She can play a power game. She can play a finesse game. She just got to get her work on her first serve percentage, get that off, get that better, because it was below par today, and that's what cost her this matchup. Sevastova, she's got really the game really to win a Grand Slam, but I just don't think she got the mentality to win a Grand Slam. She just blows up too easy, man. Or any little thing don't go her way, she wants to blow up, and she ends up falling apart in too many games and stuff like that. It's gonna cost you when you play the top players, man. So we'll see what happens. But she definitely got the game. She can just get her mentality a little bit more stronger and go with the flow and don't get down on us. Don't get angry as easy and keep fighting through, because you're gonna have ebbs and flows in matches, especially as you advance in tournaments, especially in major tournaments. You're gonna have ebbs and flows. You're gonna have ebbs and flows in tennis, period. But as you advance in the majors, you're gonna have ebbs and flows of the game. You've got to control your temper better than that, and that's gonna be Sevastova downfall. Probably keep her from ever winning a major. Unless she gets that under control. She definitely got the game, She definitely got the game. Forehand is, like I said, one of the best forehands in women's tennis. She's got to work on her serves, too, get her serves over a little bit more, but she was a little bit more consistent on her service game than Coco Gauff was today, and that enabled her to get the victory along with her finally calming down, because she could have exploded in that after losing that second set, because she exploded after she dropped a 1-0 in the second set. And she could have exploded after she lost the second set 7-5, but she was able to rally, because I think Coco Gauff had a 15-40 the first game of the third set, and she was able to get some winners. And it ain't like Coco Gauff, gave anything to her. She just hit a couple of winners and was able to get back into that service game and ultimately go up 1-0. And they gave her a lot of confidence she could hold throughout, and she was able to keep Coco Gauff could not break her one time in that third set, and she was able to win at 6-4. She finally broke her at 5-4 in a tremendous matchup, man. First round matchup, man. I enjoyed the matchup, and we'll see what Sevastova do in the second round. Just let you know what you think, man. Let me know what you think in the comments section about Coco Gauff, U.S. women's tennis sensation. Had a great 4 majors leading up to this. His first time getting bounced in the first round in a 5th major. What do you think about her loss, and what you think she needs to do to get better? I stated to you what I think she needs to get better. Let me know what you think she needs to get better. I told you physically and maybe some stuff mentally she need to get a little bit stronger too, man. Get a little bit more stronger, because it seemed like she got down on herself when she couldn't get her service games over, and it affected her in her return game too. As far as when Sevastova was serving, she let her service game getting broken previously affect her in the next game. So she's got to get a little bit better at that, get a little bit better like that. But that's just going to come, I think, with maturity. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what transpires. Let me know what you think about Coco Gauff losing in the first round, first time in 4 major appearances that she lost in the first round. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. Holla.